So The Boys, episode 7, season 3. What an episode. So let's get right into it. So before we get into it, in 2 hours about time, we will be doing a live of the Stranger Things, and we will be doing a watch party, all of that. So if you want to go ahead and join that, definitely subscribe right now. Hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. But we'll be going live. We'll be watching The Boys, and then we'll do a whole thing talking about the ending and all of that. So we're staying up late today. Get your snacks ready, all of that. It should be fun. But let's get into The Boys, episode 7, season 3. Who's Your Daddy? So Homelander pretty much is losing it ever since the last episode when he was pretty much offed by Soulja Boy, Huey, and Butcher. I don't think we've ever seen not Soulja Boy, Homelander be this terrified. I mean, it's clearly warranted. He almost did lose it, and I think somebody like Homelander, who has never been sort of pushed to that edge, now being pushed there, it's not going to be a good thing to see. So we pretty much see him also trying to fix this whole thing with Starlight by calling her out and saying she's actually the bad guy in all of this, and we see people are buying it, and now he's sort of saying that her association with Kimiko and all of this makes her a bad person as well. So he's really losing it right now. He's even drinking milk straight out of the cow. So yeah, it's getting really bad for him right here. We do learn from him, though, however, that he has kept Maeve alive. And the reason to do this is in order for her eggs to be sort of preserved, so he can sort of have a child with her at some point. So very, very creepy. Black Noir, who has been missing throughout the whole season, we have finally seen what Black Noir has been thinking this whole time, and we get a flashback sort of in a cool animation about what happened that day in the jungle with Soulja Boy and the rest of the team. And so apparently Soulja Boy was a piece of shit the whole time, and he pretty much everybody hated him, and so they turned on him in an effort because they were going to have a new hero. That's what Edgar says, and that new hero, of course, was going to be Homelander. And so they had to get rid of Soulja Boy, and the only way was to turn him into the Russians. So we get that reminder, and Black Noir is going to go finish what he started by taking out Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, Huey, and Butcher are getting Mindstorm now, another one of the teammates. And Mindstorm puts Butcher into this sort of trance that's going to kill him. And in this trance, he has the nightmares about what happened to his brother and all of that. And let me tell you, it got to me very emotional, very, very sad. And it just hurts so much, right? So while all this is happening, Huey is helping Soulja Boy get Mindstorm so they can free Butcher. But Soulja Boy doesn't really care about freeing Butcher. He just wants to kill Mindstorm. And while they do all of this, Huey is able to get to Mindstorm before Soulja Boy does, and they're able to get Butcher out of this nightmare scenario. But Mindstorm doesn't have much time left because Soulja Boy arrives and kills him on the spot. But before this, Mindstorm lets him know about something. We'll talk about that in a bit. We also find out that A-Train didn't die. I told y'all A-Train was not going to die, but something worse happened. He now has the heart of Blue Hawk, and that's how he's able to survive. So it's kind of crazy that now he has this heart in him when he was trying to prevent all of that and get payback for everything that he did. So we learned also that Compound Temporary B, I said that stupidly. Temporary Compound V has side effects that is potentially going to kill Butcher and Huey. Starlight lets Butcher know about this, but Butcher doesn't tell Huey about it. We don't know yet why, but we'll definitely see in the next episode. So, ton of stuff happens here, and as I said, Mindstorm did say something to Soulja Boy, and that something went along like this. Soulja Boy calls up Homelander and lets him know, hey, I'm your dad. And pretty much that's all we get in that finale right there. So a ton of stuff happening here. I think Homelander, if he hasn't lost it all the way, this is definitely the next episode where he does. I'm very curious to see also what is this deal that Neuman wants to do with Homelander. What does she show him and all of that? Because we don't exactly know yet what that is. Could it be something in order to take down Soulja Boy? The boys kind of reunite with Frenchie, Kimiko, Starlight, and also MM, and they figure out what could be the weakness for Soulja Boy, but they have to go to Russia, so we could be seeing little Nina one more time. I think the whole thing with Black Noir trying to take down Soulja Boy is going to be interesting, and we're setting up a whole different dynamic now. I think where we have like the boys, then we have Huey and Butcher, then we have Soulja Boy doing his thing, we have Homelander, Black Noir, and it's just gonna set up a huge brawl, like Royal Rumble type scenario. I'm excited to see what this finale is gonna look like. I'll probably do a live stream of it, so stay tuned for that announcement. But I think the biggest thing here definitely is Butcher not telling Huey about temporary compound B, because I think after that, I feel like Butcher just feels like he definitely already brought Huey down to his level, so what else is there to do? Or he could just be tricking Huey and probably won't let him do the same mistake again that he did. I feel like Butcher's just going to go ahead and take the temporary V. I feel like at this point, like Soulja Boy put it, Butcher is willing to put his own life on the line to take down Homelander, whatever it takes, right? But I'm curious to see how Soulja Boy reacts now, knowing that Homelander is his son. So I think there's a ton of things being set up here that are definitely going to explode in the next season and this next episode. We do know The Boys is already going for season 4. I feel like The Boys would be a show that goes for 4 or 5 seasons only and just end it in the sweet spot. So I'm definitely expecting some very big deaths in this next episode. I want to say that Homelander's probably going to be the one to bite the bullet, but I feel like it's going to be Soulja Boy and Butcher for some reason. Like, I feel like Homelander might disappear for some time after this, and I'm very curious to see what Vought is going to be like after this, because I don't see Homelander going back to how he was, especially season 1, to where he is now, such a wreck. I feel like we'll see Homelander become this sort of martyr of sorts, and that will definitely ignite a sort of like divide between the people, as well as we're already seeing that happen. I'm curious to see what Neuman's up to also with this whole plan she has with Homelander that hasn't been discussed yet, and we don't know anything of it, and what that piece of paper she showed him actually contains. So a ton of stuff here. I'll have a theory video out for y'all on Tuesday, so stay tuned for that before the finale next Thursday. But let me know what you think. We do have the Stranger Things watch party tonight, so stay tuned for that. But as always, that is going to do it for me. I'll see all of you next time. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell. Can we get to 22,000 subscribers by tomorrow? I think we can. We're less than 200 away, so I'm super excited about that. But as always, I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe, stay positive.